Aya. Tusonge haraka so that they can all sit kindly. Wait. Hata wale ambao wamekaa na juu, if there is a chair on your left, unaweza songa. We just let us occupy all the seats. Wale ambao watakuja masaa yao ndio wataweza kukaa katika viti ambavyo ama ni ambayo. Okay, let us do it fast. Then we do the challenge. Haraka. Today we have okay, it is here. So let us continue. Tuingie tu ndani. Let us all be. There's a lot of space. Wale ambao wako nje, even those on the other side, kindly let's get in. There's still space. Kama watu wamekaa hapa katikati, kindly fill those spaces. Tusonge tafadhali. Sasa sana watu wako hapa, just to be honest. Sinaongea na microphone. Hebu tusonge na pale. Just occupy the seat that is empty next to you. Just occupy the seat that is empty next to you. Kindly. Kusikuwe na kiti ambayo iko empty na utaki kukalia. Let us occupy all the seats. Let us occupy all the seats kindly. Let us occupy the seats. Good. Let us continue getting in. Wale ambao wako nje wote, there is a lot of space inside here. Let us be there. Let us be in kindly. Let us be in. There's a lot of space. And zingine zimejifinya na pale. Mnaweza songa mbele kidogo tu because I can see that some that are so congested there there's no space. Okay, good. I'm still inviting those who are outside to get in. I know you can see me and you can hear me. Kindly tukue ndani sote. I still have numerous space. Okay, good. Nice. Sasa mko wengi. Now I can address a very big audience. Okay. Wow. Nice. So once again, welcome. So we can proceed with here. Okay, remove your phones, iPhone, and our colleagues Samsung, our rival Samsung, the majority Techno, na hizo zingine pia ziko. Okay, so let me see. So kila mtu, hata mimi nimeshatoa yangu, and I want to also scan it. So tunaenda pamoja. Okay, there's a gift for the person who will do it best. Sawa. And I'm not lying, by the way. You will see. Okay, so kila mtu hivi. Hadi yangu ishafungua. Okay. Are we there? Then open. Then mmefika hapo, imeandika wale ambao wamefika. Kindly wale watu huko nyuma, wale ambao wako pale huko juu. We are doing something here. Wale ambao wako huko nyuma, I'm not seeing your phones. Okay. So mtu atuambie imeandika aje? Who can say imeandika aje? So we have here So, okay. We have the Edge program. So, it is here. The Edge program, the program is all about empowerment to students. I want everybody to be there. Everybody, Edge. Then on the furthest right, kuna place imeandikwa register. Tukiwa hapo, let us click there. Register. Click kwa register. We have register. Are we there? Are we together? Okay, nani tumeacha nyuma? Okay, so can somebody, maybe one person to read for us what is written there? Kitu imeandikwa hapo kindly. Somebody to read for us. Insert your official name, arakaraka. Insert your official name, like for example, mine is Donald Midodo. Right, andika yako Kinyanjui Waithera. The QR code. Okay, we are here. Scan it, scan it, scan it, scan it, arakaraka, scan it, scan it. Scan, are you done? Come on, we have to hurry. There's a lot to do today. Scan, scan. Are we there? Tuko pamoja? Nani bado tumeacha nyuma? Okay. So utaenda kwa age program, then on the furthest right register. Haya twende hapo kwa registration. Harakaraka registration. Ukisha scan registration. Registration harakaraka, then we start with the basic. Hope we are together up to that point. Tumeacha nani? Then we have date of birth, una insert, then next. We are at page 3 out of 6. Then, what is your registration number? Page 3. Kindly tuendelee mbio mbio. Page 3, what is your registration number? What is your registration number? Andika, for example, mine is HDE 22219 wangapi? 2019. Hiyo sawa. Aya, your registration number. What course do you take? So write your course. Which college are you in? We have Kwandre, Corpus, Cohes, Coed, and Coetech. You choose one. Your college actually. Your college. Then your school. Your school. It was written in your admission numbers, in your admission letter, sorry. Then you fill in your school. Then which year are you in? Obviously it is first year, so tunaeka that. We are done with page 3. Unaona venye naenda karaka? We are done with page 3. So are we there? Page 3, we are done with page 3. Then next, tuko page 4. Next, page 4. Page 4. What age program would you like to participate in? We have our career catalyst, the final year students. Connect and Conquer, that is the LinkedIn masterclass. We have job ready resume, wale wa kuandika CV, skills for future, women in STEM, leadership labs impact. We have career personalities. Choose one. For example, I'm a leader, so I'll pick leadership labs impact. So I've chosen mine. Nice. So what support role would you like to play? We told you this is all about student empowerment, and you are now being asked which role. Sasa because it's all about students. Wewe ungependa tusaidie wapi? We have ushering, safety and security, registration clerk, entertainment, social media mobilizer. We have documenting and vlogging, data analysis, or any other that you may be interested in. Choose one. Okay. Are we there? Then we go to page 5. We go to page 5. Then please provide your email address. Please provide your email address, your personal email address or your student's email. kindly provide your email address, then please provide your phone number. Hiyo tunaweza kupata nayo, tukuite we kujufanya hii kazi and blah blah blah. Yeah, so do that. And lastly, then we are there. So the next, then which social media platform or provide your social media handles or the following platforms. We have LinkedIn, we have Instagram, Facebook, we have Twitter, we have TikTok. So choose the one that is preferable to you. Our team is working around, and I think if you have any difficulty, you can raise your hand. They are around, they can help you. So Twitter, TikTok, put one, then you submit. Was it easy? No, 12-1. Imekuwa rahisi ama ngumu? Nani amepotea pali? By show of hand, just we are coming to help you there. Sasa tunakuja personally. Kama umepotea, kindly, this thing that we are telling you today, it's equally, this thing is important because there is nothing that will that concerns, there's nothing that concerns students other than this. This is you and your stay in the university. This is the best program that has ever been in the university. We are coming to help you. I want to invite, we are coming there, my team is working, so you just raise your hand, we come and help you register. Okay, I want to welcome our representative to come and also educate us about the transfer of courses. I know many of you have been having questions on how am I going to transfer from this course to this course, what is this and that. So she's coming to educate us. With that, I want to introduce and invite our registrar. We were here with him yesterday, Daktari Agre Wanyama, so that he can take over from there and guide us in that process. Karibu sana Daktari.
Asante Mdondo. I'm not taking over. Kindly come back. I just want to invite my colleague, if we are ready, so that she can take us through our process very briefly as we wait for the arrival of our Vice Chancellor, Professor Victoria Mboingumi. Susan, you want to do it from all right?
I'm going to guide you on the process of change of course, how you check your cutoff points for a course, and the course requirements for every course. So you open your phones, we go to kuccps.net. 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 On the dashboard, you have 3 lines. You have 3 lines on the dashboard, somewhere on the, sorry, we don't have it. On the dashboard, somewhere on the dashboard here, we have 3 lines. Click on those 3 lines. don't have Wi-Fi, so you'll be forced to use your bundles. Use your bundles. So mmepewa pesa na HELB, pesa mingi sana. HELB wamewapatia pesa. Najua nimeona bando 1 mtu amepewa 60,000. Mmepewa upkeep. I know. Nani hajapewa? Aya, we are here now, kuccps.net, and then you log in. You put your KCSE index number. Your index number. Have you put your index number and the password? Okay. You put your year of KCSE, which is 2023 for all of you, and most of you, that is password. Your password is either your birth certificate number or your KCPE index number, primary index number. Then you log in. On the dashboard, for you to see JKUAT, click on these 3 lines. This one's here. Let's see. Then go to institution. JKUAT is supposed to be on page 4. Scroll down, look for page 4. Page 4 is there. Look for JKUAT University. Click on JKUAT. Anyone who is in JKUAT? Anyone who is in JKUAT, you are inside JKUAT, the portal for JKUAT. You can see the courses and the cutoff points for 2023. Anyone? The cutoff points are here. Okay, these are the cutoff points for 2023. 2023 cutoff points. If you want to know whether you qualify for a course, you have to check your weighted. For this student here who has offered to help us with his details, these are his weighted cluster for all the courses. So we want to check whether he qualifies for which course. We want to check whether he qualifies for a course in IT. Time, let's take human resource. You click on human resource course. The minimum subject requirement for human resource is none. You're already in the university, so they do not require any minimum subject. But the cutoff points, we have to check the weighted class and the cutoff points. Cutoff points for human resource in JQuat is 29.685. And the weighted cluster for our student is 36.720. So the student qualifies for that course. Are we okay up to that place? So you must check the minimum subject requirements. If you didn't do physics and you go to pick IT, you'll definitely get your weighted cluster as 000. That means you did not do the subject that is required for IT. If you didn't do biology and you try to apply for any course that is in agriculture or any course that is in medicine or medical course, you're going to get a cluster weight of 000. So you cannot qualify for any course in medical if you didn't do biology. So once you're given direction on change of course, you will be asked to give your KCSE index number, and you must know your password. And your password, it's either KCPE index number, that is primary index number, or birth certificate number. Thank you.
So I think we've known how we can change our courses, and that is how we are going to do it. Then you add to the basket and you continue from there. So we have to move swiftly because we are behind schedule. We want to go to the entertainment session, which will not take more than 10 minutes. I want to welcome my colleague, my brother Eli Fetouma, who is going to take us through the entertainment process. Then we officially begin when our Vice Chancellor, Professor Victoria, will join us. Karibu Elifet.
Asante sana Bwana Midodo ambaye amekuwa akisimamia ratiba hii. Hivi sasa nataka tuweze, give a high five to your neighbor. Give a high five to your neighbor as begin this. Just give a high five to your neighbor as we start this, and because of time we don't want to waste much time. I can see the registrar is ready together with the principals and the deans of schools are already here. Hivi sasa tunataka tuende katika sehemu ya uigizaji. Katika sehemu ya uigizaji tuna mmoja wetu ambaye ako katika sehemu ya uigizaji na amesimamia waigizaji wote katika chuo kikuu cha Jomo Kenyatta kilimo na teknolojia. Desmond ataweza kutuongoza katika sehemu hii, atueleze yale anayo na atupe uigizaji wake kulingana na umaarufu ambaye anayo. Kwa hivyo kwa hii muda nataka tuweze kumpigia makofi tukimkaribisha Desmond. Tumkaribishe kwa makofi tafadhali. Tumkaribishe kwa makofi Desmond. Atakuwa na zungumzia jinsi ya kuongea na hadhira, yani public speaking. Karibu bwana Desmond.
Asante sana Elephant. I happen to use to call him Elephant, but he doesn't look like one. It's a very beautiful day. I'm Desmond Tutu Marera actually. First, I'm so blessed to be sharing the same platform with the most revered seniors of the university. A hand clap to the seniors. Yes, it's a beautiful thing to be in the university, isn't it? Simnijibu. It is, India. But until now, we have not learned much. And I'm sure as time goes, you'll get to experience a lot of things. It's a very nice place. You just get to imagine that the person next to you one day will turn to be either a doctor, an engineer, a philosopher, or maybe your wife or husband. It just depends with how you deal with the environment. I have a type of greeting that I'd love to share with you. I don't know, share or teach. So I'm in drama club. In drama club, we know we have psyched people. Tuko na wale wasewa. Unanipata lakini? So kuna hii type of greeting ya nitakwambia zooma, unasema zoom. Sema zoom. Nataka kusikia boys zoom. Oh come on. Unataka kusema tumeadmit underage. Sema zoom. Oh come on. Do we have ladies? Okay, ladies zoom. Oh come on. Can you zoom your voice? Ladies zoom. Oh come on. Nipe hiyo sauti, nipe tu. That's the only thing you can give me. Zoom. Okay, zooma. Zooma. I think iko sawa. So anyway, about life, basically in university, this is a very nice place, one, to explore, to learn beyond education, to learn social aspects. Is why when you're invited in this environment, you're not invited to come and stay in a classroom, or you're not restricted to be under a dormitory. You're invited to a space where it is the first place where you are encouraged to make your own decision. It's a field of freedom, but you know freedom is poisonous, but then the poison makes it even sweeter. It's like something I can't describe until you exist here for like 4 to 5 years and you see what's going on around here. Most of us don't come from Juja, but now we are members of Juja. Na unaambia msee, mimi sasa nitakuwa nasoma Juja, mimi nitakuwa nasoma JKUAT. You can be doing engineering, you can be doing actuarial science, you can be doing medicine, you can be doing human resource. And I know with time, as you get to engage and make friends with your fellows, you'll notice that some are doing better units, some are doing better courses than you, but then you are doing that course that you have. And so many have made it out of those courses. You see, this smartly dressed gentleman and a lady here, not all of them did sit for engineering classes, medical classes, to fit these seats that they are sitting right now. It's the dedication and the relevance that they give and they gave and implanted in the relevant sources they are in. So you are also obliged. Sitaki ni sound ni kana bonga kizungu mingi. Wow. Kizungu naona ile. Okay. Kinataka kuwa show, my boys and ladies. Sasa yuko hapa hivi, you'll have time yako hapa yenye uko home. Ungekuwa home, ungekuwa unafanya kitu kingine, ungekuwa place nyingine, but now you are here. Please make this place of importance. Of importance inamaanisha aje? Like kaa uko kwa field yoyote aside from class, it's also important. Class is only 3 hours. They can be 10 times, yes, in a day or in a week. But then how you carry yourself out of the class will justify how you'll carry yourself inside the class. I want to talk basically about out of the class. What do you mean out of the class? Out of the class ni wakati hauko daro. Unaweza kosa kuwa daro juu ya maybe hakuna classes. Unaweza kosa kuwa daro juu maybe tuko holiday, or usiku hakuna classes, but usikose kuwa daro juu ujiski. So out of class kuna a lot of things. First, socially, you'll relate, you'll engage with wase wenye wataku introduce to various social aspects. Wase wataku introduce kwa tusifunike mambo, si ndio? Let's say it the way it is. Wataku introduce kwa drugs, wataku introduce kwa sexual departments, wataku introduce kwa various types of modern type waves of life, and we are youth. Si ndio? We are people who are in an age where we want to learn, we want to explore, I want to understand myself, I want to understand my body. Hindo age utapigwa na depression, hindo age utapigwa na inaitwa aje social search for your own self, place unafaa uanze kujielewa. These are all things that are going to be on your journey, and they are interesting if you take them as interesting. Si vitu zenye ziko hapa kukusimamisha kuendelea na masomo yako. So whatever you get to engage with out of class, make sure kabla uingie kwa hiyo gari make choice. Don't just join something that is cliched or something that is so random that you just have to fall for it. Don't go for a lady because it's beautiful. Oh man, make a decision. Make a solemn decision. Have a background of understanding. Don't settle for everything. Quite expensive, because the society out here, my friend, it will bring you down if you give in to it, and the society is ready. Inakungoja. How many people do you think are now of knowledge that there are some new Jomo Kenyatta students? So many. Be a special one. Just have agenda, not agenda, just have a focus. What do you want? I want to graduate in 4 years. What do you want? I want to finish my project in this time. What do you want? I want maybe to start a business. What do you want? You have all the platform here, but then the devil always knocks the door. Make yours water still. Fanya mlango yako ikue ili niingie kwa box. Hiyo box imerembeshwa sana. So avoid situations zenye zitakuinteract na anything bringing you down. Anything affecting your education, anything affecting your moral thinking, anything affecting your biological stature. By the way, mind what you eat, it's very important. How many students do you think start first year as healthy people when mtoka kula viazi nyumbani, but by the third year they are admitted to hospitals juu kukula majunks, una chase indomie na generally, like, do you get? So mind what you put inside your mouth, mind what you put inside your ears, mind what you see. I know sometimes kuna vitu wezi avoid kuona, utasema acha tu nivunje shingo. Naongea na youths mna get, si ndio? Nasema acha tu niangalie hii. Yes, angalia, but control yourself. Control yourself juu miaka 4 zikisha, when 4 years will be over, you'll be handed the opportunity to go outside there and search for yourself your own means of living. Be ready. I believe in you guys, and I see future in your faces. I see future in your dress codes. I've seen you how you behave around here. You people look majestic, and that is something worth appreciating. Myself, I'd say big ups. Thank you guys.
We can do better than that. We can do better than that. We can do better than that. Thank you so much. Desmond was one of the people I was looking up to when I joined JKUAT in 2021. And right here, standing here and seeing him telling you what he's telling you. Thank you so much, Desmond. As he sits, let's appreciate him once again. Let's appreciate him once again. You know, some of the statements he has told you, those are the statements I wish somebody told me when I joined JKUAT. You people are so lucky. You found a very, very caring and hospitable system that has been there since time and immemorial. Therefore, let's appreciate the principals, the registrars who are here with us, the different deans, and they're led by the dean of students. Let's appreciate them once again. Let's appreciate their presence. Tuweze kuwapongeza tu kwa kuingia kwao humo. For those who don't know my name is Elifet Ouma. I am a graduate. Will be graduating in December. Studied Bachelor of Science in Strategic Management, that is School of Business and Entrepreneurship, former School of Business and Entrepreneurship representative, and currently the chairperson of Jomo Kenyatta University Peer Chancellors Association. And as I hand over this mic for the continuity of the program, I'm here to tell you one thing. The Peer Counseling Association was one of the biggest steps and moves I ever made to join and be trained. And right now, I can even speak to you how I'm speaking. And I was so small, you can imagine I was so small, and I stood my ground and said, a short man is not a boy. Okay? So you have to take that chance and know the peer counseling training will be happening this semester. A Google form will be shared with you, and therefore I'll be glad if you all join and start your journey from there as far as your mental health is concerned. Therefore, with any further ado, allow me hand over this mic to Midodo, who will take over from there. Now, wapenda sana, take care of yourself. If you ever forget everything and something becomes difficult, remember this statement: do what is best for you, not what is easy. Thank you so much and be blessed all. Natumai kwamba tutaweza kupatana muda na wakati mwingine tutakapo kwa tukiendelea na safari yetu ya masomo. Asanteni sana, mbarikiwe.
Thank you so much, Elifet. When I joined first year, let me confess, Elifet is one of the people who have been inspiring me. Because hii kazi ya MC hakuna mtu anaifanya hii shule kushinda yeye. Because he's graduating and I'm the one now remaining, he allowed me to take over, right? As you know, in life you must have somebody who inspires you to also be like them. So after Elifet ameni-inspire, nimekuwa hapa. We pia wacha ni kuinspire, siku moja ufanya nini? You also stand here. Sawa sawa. It's not easy. Sometimes you get tunatetemeka kidogo, because when you stand before such strong men, it is not easy. We are just so we want to start our program, and we are waiting for the arrival of the Vice Chancellor. And I want to give you this protocol. The moment you see the Vice Chancellor entering, when you feel her presence, we will all be upstanding. Okay, we will all be upstanding, and once she is here akitembea, we will applaud her until she sits and says imetosha. Sawa sawa. Is that well with you? Yes. It's a request, not a request, but that is how we do it. So when the Vice Chancellor makes her an entrance in, we'll all be upstanding. We applaud her with claps. And those who can do the shangwe thing, you can do it, so that she's our mom here, so that she can also feel at home. Okay. And also, once she's here, we will all rise for the anthems. We will have the national anthem, the Kenya national anthem, and we'll have the East African anthem, one verse, and we'll have the university anthem, one verse. Then we will have a prayer, and the session will continue from there. I know she's just about to make her entrance in. When I see her, I'll notify you to rise up. So, this is what we are doing now. I want to engage you a little bit. So, I want to engage you a little bit in something, only for about not more than 5 minutes. Not more than 5 minutes. And I'd like my friend Elifet to come and spice it up. Okay, so be ready. First of all, ebu angalia jirani yako, ensure that they are smiling. Angalia jirani, ensure they're smiling. I said, men, you do like this. Men tulielewana ni hivi. Like, what are you trying to suggest? Just, yes. Ensure that you smile first, elevate. And elevate will only be here if you are smiling. Smile. Hey. Okay. Elevate, kindly come and give us a food of thought.
Thank you, thank you. So this is an icebreaker. If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. And if you are ready for this amazing orientation with the VC in it, clap thrice. I would like us all to stand on our feet kindly. Let's all stand on our feet wherever you are. Stand on your feet. Thank you so much as we stand on our feet. Now, I'm going to tell a 1-minute story, and this 1-minute story has figures in it. Am I talking to someone? If you can hear me, clap once. If you are ready for this, clap twice. Now, I'm going to tell a 1-minute story, and that 1-minute story has figures. The figures number 1, 2, and 3. And if you hear any number related to them, then do what I'm going to say. Now, number 1, you should lift your right, how do we call this finger? Index finger, right? So you lift your right index finger to your right this way. And if here number 2, you will take your left palm, then place it on top of the right index finger to the person on your left. Let's do this. This is an example. Thank you so much, Bobura. Okay, let's do it. 1, lift the other one. 1, 2. Have you seen what he has done? 2, okay? Now I want it to be a chain that way. Are we together? So if I say 1, any number related to 1, you lift your right index finger, right? This way to your right. Then if I say 2, what do? You put it that way, okay? If I say 3, now this is where it's making it now look amazing. You defend while attacking. Make sure you grab the finger of the person to your left. At the same time, make sure that your finger isn't grabbed. Am I talking to someone? Am I talking to someone? Would you like our lecturers and the admission to also participate? Thank you. Okay, here's the story. So any number related to 1, in my normal days of the week, Monday is 1, the first day, right? Couple is 2, double is 2, triangle is 3, Wednesday is 3. Are we together up to there? When is today? Friday, right? Somebody said Wednesday. Okay, here we go. One Friday afternoon, we are here, one Friday afternoon, a group of very intelligent, brilliant, very creative, and self-oriented and future-oriented, amazing 2024 September intake first years. No, I've said first years. We are not into, relax. First years. Okay, 1, let's go there. Okay, I'm being told the VC is here. Naibu Chancellor yuko hapa. Kwa hivyo akija yuko karibu. Right. So let's do it 1. As we wait, 1. Okay, now let's go. Now a group of very amazing first years entered into the assembly hall in that afternoon, and they were going in couples. Where are we? 2. And each one of them had carried some gadgets. Each one of them had a friend, and with them seated in 3. Thank you so much. We can all see it. Appreciate yourself. Asante sana. Kwa muda huu tunataka tuweze kumkaribisha naibu chancellor akiwa anakaribia. Najua kwamba sekta ya uigizaji wamo tayari kwa minajili ya kumkaribisha naibu chancellor. So if you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. And if you can hear me, clap thrice. Now turn to your neighbor and tell them, neighbor, winners don't do different things, but they do things differently. Therefore, I want us to welcome the Vice Chancellor in a different way as we all arise. Tuweze kumkaribisha naibu chancellor ambaye ni mama yetu katika chuo kikuu cha Jomo Kenyatta, kilimo na teknolojia. Ameweza pia kuzindikizwa ama wanatembea pamoja na naibu wake bwana profesa. Tuweze kuwapongeza mpaka aweze kuketi. Karibu sana mama yetu Profesa Victoria Ngumi. Tuweze tupige makofi. Namuona profesa naibu wake pia ameweza kuingia, Profesa Robert Kinywa. Asanteni sana. Tuweze kuwapongeza mpaka waketi. Asanteni sana. Kwa hivyo from here we are going to sing the national anthem, one verse.
Yeah, let us sing the first verse, wimbo wa kitaifa. Mungu nguvu yetu, ilete baraka kwetu, haki iwe ngao na mlinzi, na tukae na udugu, amani na uhuru, raha tupate na ustawi. Challenge ya mitambo hapo, and so I will want to call upon Father Njoroge to give us a word of prayer, and then Registrar kindly will take over. Father Njoroge.
Thank you very much indeed. Our prayer is going to be inspired by the Word of God. A brief reading from the book of Ecclesiastes in the Old Testament, also known as the book of Koheleth, or the book of Preacher, verse 1 to 7. For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under the heavens. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up what is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. Time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to throw away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to seek and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to throw away. A time to tear and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. Lord God, we want to thank you for everything. We want to thank you in a very special way because of bringing us all here together. University management, staff, students, and in a very special way, these learners who have been admitted into our university in the year 2024. And as we begin, we want to begin by invoking your blessing, because you have taught us in the scriptures, in the Acts of the Apostles, chapter 17:28, that in you we live and move and have our being. We are nothing without you. And therefore we ask your blessing upon our university and upon these learners, so that as they begin their life here in JKU at home, away from home, they may be surrounded by your Spirit, they may be filled with your Spirit, and that they may always be guided by your Spirit, so that they may be able to achieve what brought them here. And this we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you so much. Before we welcome our registrar, I want to pass the following rules that are going to take us through this process. I'd request that let all our mobile phones, if we cannot put them on the vibration mode, let us switch them off to avoid any form of disturbance. I'd also request that let there be minimal or no movement while all this will take place. We won't take long, and our speakers will only take a short time to talk to you, and I hope you will enjoy. And lastly, there should be no communication between you and your neighbor. All your eyes should be focused onto the VC and get in her nice stories. I am Donald Midodo. I have been your MC from yesterday. I am the chairperson, Jomo Kenyatta University Class Reps Association. And I know, as I had announced earlier in our schools, all class reps elections will be done on Monday. We will be working in your schools and supervising such elections. So without taking time, I also want to thank our directors, deans, principals, and our Vice Chancellor for joining us. I want to thank the Office of the Dean of the Students, that is where my docket is, for always giving us such opportunities to be where we are today. Also thanks to Mr. Elisha Nakali, who was also here with us, who took us through the national anthem. Allow me, let us join hands as we welcome Dr. Agria Wanyama, the Registrar Academic Affairs. Clap loudly before she takes the microphone. Karibu sana daktari.
I want us to appreciate Midondo by giving him a round of applause. MC. Our Vice Chancellor, Professor Victoria Wamboe Ngumi, the Deputy Vice Chancellors who are here with us. You can see Professor Kwanza, the Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of Research, Production and Extension. You can see Professor Kinyua, who is the Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of Academic Affairs, and he was here with us yesterday and spoke passionately about his docket and about what is expected of us. The principals that are here, I can see a number with us. Principal, College of Health Sciences, Principal, College of Pure and Applied Sciences. You can see a representation for Principal, College of Agriculture, and all the others that are present here with us. The deans of different schools, the directors of different institutes, and if any from our campuses, the chaplaincy, Professor Njoroge, who is here representing the chaplaincy, the heads of departments or CODs that are here in charge of different academic departments, the HODs of different departments as well, and the JECUSA leadership. I've seen a couple also represented here, and all our esteemed guests. Who are you? Our new students. Good afternoon. Madam Vice Chancellor, because I'll not have another chance perhaps, allow me to just pass a hand of appreciation to the different people that have played a role in making this orientation process a success, even as you come to crown it this afternoon with your speech. I first wish to acknowledge and appreciate you, Madam Vice Chancellor. You have been on top of every bit of the process that concerns the admission of these valued students. I remember one day you were out of the country and you followed a certain process, and I think up to about 2 a.m. you were awake just to ensure that we do the right thing. Allow me to I'll ask these people to appreciate your guidance, Madam Vice Chancellor. Let's give her a round of applause. The DVCs, starting from my immediate boss, Professor Kinyua, he has burned midnight oil just to ensure that everything is done as required. And I want to, kama wanavyosema Waswahili, kumvulia kofia Profesa Kinyua na wenzake ambao wamekuwa wakisaidiana naye kwa karibu sana. I also acknowledge and appreciate you. I have special commendation for different departments across the university, and you'll find it in your hearts to bear with me just in case I forget to mention your name or department. I really wish to appreciate the corporate communications represented here by Dr. Joanne. I saw her here. Thank you very much, Daktari, and your entire team for helping us in the process of communication. I appreciate the ICT under Professor Kimani, and today he is represented by Christine. We really appreciate your support, ICT, and that includes the information systems. That is where Christine is HOD. We appreciate social media that is headed by Dorothy. They do tremendous job in ensuring that communication goes out. Infrastructure, their HOD is not here, but kindly let them know that we value and appreciate their support. The Director of Security Services is not here, but we really appreciate what they do to ensure that we are safe and that we do everything within the parameters of required security requirements. The college registrars who might not be here with us, I wish to also acknowledge and appreciate the school administrators. By the way, when you are going through the registration process, the people that were handling the nitty-gritties of your registration process are the college or school registrars, and we really appreciate their support. JECUSA, under their president, have given us immense support, and we value it so very much. I'll be failing in my duty here if I do not acknowledge marine engineering students. They were volunteered from the department, Madam Vice Chancellor, and a couple of them on Monday, if you passed around, they were all over, including those volunteered by JECUSA, just to ensure that you go to the correct or the right place, and we appreciate them. Their COD requires a special mention. Dr. Munyalo, he was on the ground with the students, and Dr. John Odhiambo was also on the ground to ensure that they're doing the correct thing. Interdenominational church, here represented by Keegan. The screens, Madam Vice Chancellor, that we are using out there to ensure that the students that are seated out there receive what we're doing or see what we're doing, is a generous donation from IDC. There's a gentleman here that we rarely remember to mention, but with your permission, Madam Vice Chancellor, I wish to acknowledge Shem. This gentleman sometimes sacrifices his lunch to ensure that this hall is utilized properly. And Shem, hats off to you as well. Our MC Midondo, on very short notice you came through. We appreciate you. Elifat, you supported us also. Thank you, and thank you very much. Madam Vice Chancellor, this university is ISO 9001 2015 and 14001 2015 certified. And we value customer feedback in the spirit of continued improvement. And we have prepared a customer feedback form, and this I have to mention Christine again for that support in helping us have this form, a Google form, and we request that you fill it to help us improve on our services moving forward. We also have shared on your emails the procedure of appealing for higher education funds, and you will access that in your email. Kindly, if you're dissatisfied for whatever reason by the band that you have been categorized in, feel free to appeal. Without much ado, Madam Vice Chancellor, allow me to invite Professor Kwanza, who will give a brief speech and invite Professor, I don't know if DVC admin is here. Okay. He will wear both hats. So I wish to invite here on stage Professor Kwanza to take us to the next level. Let us invite Professor Kwanza with a clap.
Our Vice Chancellor, Professor Victoria Ngumi, and Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic Affairs, Professor Kinywa, Principals of various colleges, Deans and Directors of institutes, and Deans of schools, Chairmen of departments, Registrars, Heads of sections, students, the new class of Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, September 2024, all protocols observed. Good afternoon. Thank you for this opportunity to say a word or two. First, I want to start by congratulating the new students and welcoming them to this great university. But when I look at you, some of you do not believe you are in the university. Are you not believing it? Please wear smiles on your faces. Can you give yourselves a hearty clap because you have achieved? Thank you and congratulations once more. This university, I know since you came, you have been taken through orientation and various officers in the university have talked to you. Perhaps some of the things that I'm going to say, perhaps you have been told, but let me tell you, we don't have assemblies in the university. I know you have been gathering since you came on Monday. But we don't have assemblies like perhaps you are used to in high schools. This is usually the first and the last assembly. The next time you assemble like this is when you are graduating or when there is a function which in most cases is not mandatory for you to attend. So kindly, this is the climax of the assemblies that you have been having since Monday, and have your ears be alert. Let what we tell you not enter through one ear and go out through the other ear, because these are rare opportunities. We are not going to be ringing bells here to tell you now the lesson is over, the next one is beginning. We are not going to be asking you why you have not tucked in your shirt, gentlemen. We are not going to be asking you why your hair is shaggy and so on. What am I saying? There is freedom in the university. But that freedom in the university, you need to use it well. If you don't use it well, you will face consequences. For example, if you don't attend classes, you don't do cards, you don't do assignments, you just fail. And once you fail, consequences follow. And I'm sure perhaps DVC Academic Affairs is going to talk about it if he has not already talked about it. This university has 3 divisions. We have the Division of Academic Affairs, headed by Professor Kinyua, whom you met yesterday. We have the Division of Administration and Finance, headed by Professor Ikwa, who is away, but I'm going to talk about it on his behalf. We have the Division of Research, Production, and Extension, which I head. I'm going to start with the Division of Research, Production, and Extension. As the name reads, there are 3 components in that division. There is the component of research, there is the component of production, and there is the component of extension. I know in high school, actually no research goes on as such, not very serious research. Perhaps you have things like Science Congress, where you come up with some something and in science and compete. In the university, when you come to the university, that's where research begins. And for you and undergraduates, of course, postgraduate, masters, and PhD level, there is more research that takes place at that level. But at your level, there is also research. Most of the programs that you have come to undertake, during the final year, you will be required to do a project. And for that project, you will write a proposal, you will research on a problem, write a proposal, and do a project, most likely, on that problem. That is the introduction of research in the university. That's how you begin research in the university. But even before then, you may have some ideas that you have already. We don't take it that in the university, when you come, you know nothing. There are things that you know, so we encourage innovations. And in this university, we take innovations quite seriously. Innovations means there's something new that you have come up with. We started with motorcycles, okay, bicycles with 2 wheels, then motorcycles, and now we have tuk-tuk. How many wheels does a tuk-tuk have? 3. It's an innovation out of what? A motorbike. And of late, there are tuk-tuks with how many wheels? Or you have not seen them? 4. And so on. So you come up with something new, and the new thing that you come up with is aimed at improving the life of man. Also, in the division of RP, we have centers of excellence in research. We have Institute of Biotechnology Research. Perhaps you might have heard or not heard or know, or you don't know, but JKUAT is known for tissue culture bananas. It's a clean plant which is resistant to diseases, and the yield is quite high. So in that sense, in that institute is where tissue culture is carried out, coming up with clean planting material and so on. That is under, it's a specialized research center. We also have the Institute of Energy and Environmental Technology, and as the name suggests, that institute specializes with researches in energy and environment. Also, we have the Sino-Africa Joint Research Center. That is, in brief, what constitutes the sections of research in the division of RPE. The second component, production. We have 3 farms, one here in the main campus, Junja, another farm in Kakamega, Western Kenya, and another farm in Nyeri, Central Kenya. And in these farms, we grow crops like maize, vegetables, and so on. So from those farms, we are able to feed the university community. We are able to produce enough maize to feed ourselves, vegetables, and so on. So it's important that you know we have those farms. And those of you who have come to do agriculture-related courses, at some point you may be allocated a portion of our farm. We call it tuition farm for tuition purposes, to plant some crops as a way of training you. But of course, when you are allocated one, it doesn't belong to you. It's for learning purposes. Once you are through, somebody else is allocated and so on. So it's important. Livestock, we have cows under production. So like what is used in our kitchen here in the cafeteria, that milk comes from our cows. We also make some yogurt, juices, and so on. That is, I'm now talking about production. Then the last component of RPE division is the extension. Now, extension is where we collaborate with other institutions like other universities across the world. We don't just collaborate with institutions around. Of course, we collaborate with institutions around like counties and even other universities locally. But when we also go global, we collaborate with universities, institutions, companies across the globe to do research together, have staff exchange, students exchange. Before you graduate, you may get an opportunity to visit another country, and the students from that other country or university may have an opportunity to visit JKUAT. We also organize activities through our extension arm of the division. We reach out to communities to transfer technology. For example, we move to communities out to train them on modern methods of farming. And also we train them how to make things like yogurt and so on. So that is extension. We extend our services to the community. We also participate in shows and exhibitions, mainly because JKUAT is in Kiambu County, and Kiambu County is in central Kenya. And when we had provinces, Nyeri used to be the headquarters of central province. We normally have the central Kenya agricultural show in Nyeri, and we always participate every year. Like now, next week, but one, the show will begin and we will be participating. And also the Nairobi International Trade Fair, we also participate. Besides that, we also organize activities here in the university, and we organize what we refer to as Open Day, where we open our doors to the public to come and see what we do in the university, the innovations that we have. And I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to the Open Day. We are going to have it for this year. We are having it next week on Friday. Kindly, it will be at the pavilion. Kindly show up, come and see the innovations that our staff, our students have come up with, and join us to come up with more. Again, I want to turn now to the Division of Administration and Finance. In the Division of Administration and Finance, it's basically a surface division where you have already interacted with that division, because finance, Department of Finance is part of the departments in that division. Human resource, that is, it is that division which is in charge of staff in the university. Also the hospital, and I saw so many of you queuing at the hospital. Hospital is under the Division of Administration and Finance. Catering, where you have you take your meals from, that is part of administration. So you get service from there. Estates carry out repairs and maintenance. It is estates who make sure that our buildings are okay, lighting is okay, the chairs are there like the ones you are sitting on. They take care of our infrastructure generally. Also, it is the Division of Administration which is in charge of transport. In the university, we have a fleet of vehicles, several buses. If you want to go for a function, academic function, there are buses in the university which will take you. And we also have other vehicles. We have smaller vehicles, we have mini buses, we have micro buses, pickups, and so on. All those are under the division or in the division of administration. And with those remarks, I want to wish all of you success in the various degrees that you have come to undertake. And I look forward to meeting you graduating after 4 years or 5 years or 6 years, depending on the duration of the program that you have come to undertake in JKUAT. Thank you and God bless you. I would like to now to invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of academic affairs, Professor Kinyua, to come and make his remarks.
Our Vice Chancellor, Professor Wambui Ngumi, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Kwanza, Principals, Deans, Clergy, Registrar, Corporate Communications, students, good afternoon. Today is a very good day for us. As we promised you yesterday, we have brought the Vice Chancellor to speak to you. So today is the Vice Chancellor's Day, but because I have some people here, I don't know whether you have talked to them, or whether you know who they are. I will ask them just to say who they are. The people who have not spoken here, they will just say who they are. You may have met them in the departments, but I know you have not met them as a group the way you are today. Do we have the other microphone? Please bring it here. We hear them. Just mention their names and what they do in this university. Start with the principals. Dr. Kanani, please.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm Dr. Lucy Morongi, currently the Dean, School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. But today I'm here representing the Principal, College of Agriculture and Natural Resources. Welcome to JKUAT.
Thank you.
Professor George Dukudiongo, Principal, College of Pure and Applied Sciences.
Okay, thank you.
And good afternoon, Professor Titus Kiva, Dean, School of Architecture and Building Sciences.
Good afternoon, Dr. Ruben Thu, Principal, College of Pure Sciences.
Good afternoon, Professor Frinda Wanzala, the Dean of Stevens.
Good afternoon, Dr. Mwekamba Kaibui, Acting Registrar, Research, Production and Extension.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm Dr. Mutuku Muvenge, Dean, School of Mechanical, Manufacturing and Materials Engineering. And I'm also here representing the Principal, College of Engineering and Technology. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Dr. Patrick Murugu, Chief Medical Officer.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Dr. Cecilia Mweu, Director, Institute for Biotechnology Research. Welcome to JKUAT.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Joan Mutua. I'm the Chief Corporate Communications Officer.
Good afternoon. Dorothy Kahenya, in charge of social media and customer relations.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Christine Karaoke, Head of Information Systems, representing the Director ICT today. Thank you.
Okay, so at least you know who is sitting here, but we are many more. There are many more staff in this university. And as we said yesterday, please respect all of them, whichever department they are working in, whichever level they are, make sure you respect all of them. Madam Vice Chancellor, we had a very good afternoon yesterday. We received questions and we tried as much as possible to answer those questions from the students, especially relating to the new funding model, the student-centered funding model. And I believe you are mainly satisfied. But if you have any questions after the Vice Chancellor speaks, we'll still have an opportunity to ask a question. Remember the main thing we said, just want to remind ourselves, one thing we said, and the chaplain, Professor Father Njoroge, has mentioned, there's a time for everything. There's a time for everything. While you are here for your degree studies. You have come here to study either degree, diploma, or certificate. You are here for studies. So do not mix it. Don't mix with other things. You are not here to enjoy yourself too much. We said you can participate in the sports and games. There are many facilities for that purpose, but you cannot spend all your time playing in the fields. There is time for everything. We also said there are consequences if you don't follow the rules and the regulations of the university. There are consequences. It is upon you to read the rules and the regulations. They are there, they are in the open. Check from the website, they are there. There are consequences if you don't follow them. If you stay with us without any trouble, without any problem, after your degree, after your time here, you come out with a certificate which is recognized all over the world. I told you, JKUAT and the people who came after you have ensured that this university produces graduates who are recognized all over the world. And you have a duty to ensure that this does not change. So that those who come after you will also benefit from the name of this university. So you have a big, big responsibility. You have a big responsibility, and you have to make sure that you do what is required. So, Madam Vice Chancellor, I want now to welcome you to meet these new students who we have congratulated many times. Greet them and give them some words of advice. So I want us to appreciate our Vice Chancellor as she comes here with an applause where you just clap many times until she comes here. Welcome, Madam Vice Chancellor.
Okay, thank you very, very much indeed. Thank you. Good afternoon, first year students of Jomo Kenyatta University. Let me say that again. Good afternoon, first year students of Jomo Kenyatta University. Can you give yourself a very big clap for being... That clap is for you because you are a student in one of the best universities in the country. How come the faces are not happy? Is there a problem? I should be seeing smiling faces. You didn't end up just anywhere. You performed very well in your exams, and you were selected to join one of the best universities in this country, or can I say the best university in this country. Can you give yourself a better clap? And before I read my speech, I want to tell you something very important. These people here sitting at the front are the heads in this university. You have the deputy vice chancellors, you have the principals, you have the deans, the directors, the chaplain, and very important people. But under these people are the people you call professors. You will be meeting them from Monday. These are very brilliant people, and they will be training you from Monday. They will be teaching you. If you have come here to become an engineer, you will be taught by the best engineers in this country. If you come to do agriculture, you'll be taught by the best professors of agriculture. Science, the same thing. Health, the same thing. Law, the same thing. So that when you graduate, after your period with us, you will come out being one of the best graduates. because you've graduated from the best university in the country. So what am I saying? Use that opportunity well. If you have a question for the professor, ask him or her. If you feel you know a little, you feel what they have said, you have a better idea, go and tell them. They'll discuss with you, and then you'll decide who has the better idea. So you've come to an environment where people learn. Do you get me? You've come to an environment, a learning environment, and the professors are very ready to teach you until you come out as an expert in the field which brought you here. So as I read my speech, please keep that in mind. I also want to you to remember something, which even us here, we always remember. You did your Form 4 exam. We also did our exams. They were marked, and the results came out, and you had a very good grade. Because to come to Jomo Kenyatta University, you must be a very good student with a very good grade. But what I want you to remember is the expression on your parent or your guardian or your relative or even your guardian, whoever was taking care of you. Remember the expression on their faces, the excitement, the joy. And then when you got a letter inviting you here to this great university, they brought you and they were so proud. And I know that because I walked around. I know the people here at the front also walked around and interacted with the parents and yourself. And we could see how proud they are that my daughter or my son has come to the best university. So I want you to keep that expression in your minds during your stay here. And then when you go to graduate here from the graduation square on graduation day, also watch their faces. Let them be excited, let them be happy that you have done well and you have now graduated. Can you keep that in your minds? Okay, so you keep that in your minds. So let me now go to my few notes. And I'll start with the DVCs who are here. DVC AA, Professor Kenywa. DVC RP, Professor Kwanza. The DVC admin is absent. He is somewhere else, Professor Ikua, but he's represented by Professor Kwanza. We have the principals who are here, the deans of faculties, the dean of students, the directors who are here, the heads of departments. I know the student leaders are also here. Our new students, our freshers, first-year students, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Now, there are two occasions that bring immense joy to us here as a university community. And the first one is when we receive new students to this university at the beginning of each academic year. Like now you. And then the second is when we witness successful completion of studies and graduation from the university by the students. And we celebrate these 2 times. We have a graduation in June and another one at the end of November. And we graduate very many students. I think a total of about 10,000 students per year. And today we are witnessing one of the 2 occasions as we usher in a new group of young, and avid learners ready to kickstart their higher education journey here at JKUAT. And I wish to warmly welcome all the new first-year students to JKUAT. This is the class of 2024. Your decision to join this great university reflects your drive and commitment to advancing your education after secondary school level. And we are truly excited to see all of you today. Let me at the onset take this opportunity to congratulate all of you on behalf of the university management for choosing JKUAT, which I've already told you is one of the best universities in this country, an academic giant of higher learning that has continued to set trends in higher education, research, innovation, and entrepreneurship. Indeed, we are not taking your decision to join JKUAT for granted, as it reflects the confidence you and your guardians have in us. We actually salute you. I am well informed that since you reported on Monday, August 26th, you have been taken through several induction activities, aiming at making you more comfortable and ready to embark on your studies. I assure you that we will, as a university, administration, be with you at every level of your academic journey. So today I'm wearing this gown. This is the graduation gown, which all the people here will be wearing during your graduation. This means that you're going to walk a journey, and at the end of your journey, we will celebrate you wearing this graduation gown. You will be wearing another type of gown. So that's why I always wear it when I'm welcoming the first-year students. For the 2023-2024 academic year, we anticipate admitting a total of 7,115 students, with 6,869 having already reported. So among the Kenyan universities, we have one of the largest numbers of first-year students. Now, these big numbers reflect the strong confidence in the quality of training at JKUAT. You will be interested to learn that JKUAT has been ranked the third best university in Kenya in the July 2024 Webometrics ratings. In Africa, JKUAT is ranked 62nd out of 2,087 institutions that were included in the survey. So this should tell you that we are one of the best universities in Africa, and this is the university that you have joined. This feat could not have been feasible had it not been for the immense contribution by collective efforts of staff and students. Indeed, our students have done tremendously well at different forums in academia and sports, reinforcing our commitment and renewing our resolve to live our vision of making JKUAT a university of global excellence in training, research, innovation for development. I'm sure you already know the university vision. It must have been already given to you. Dear students, it is my belief that one of the reasons why you all chose JKUAT was because of its quality education and training. In appreciation of this fact, the university continues to take conscious steps to ensuring all our academic programs meet the criteria of relevance, quality, and demand, among others. We also ensure that our students are exposed to the industry in the course of their studies. This approach has enabled us to produce not just champions of innovation, but also entrepreneurs. It is our strong conviction that you are all going to follow in the enviable footsteps of your predecessors and emerge as true change agents. And this can only happen if you concentrate on your studies. I know when you are taken through the rules and regulations of the university and what you need to do as a student, you are told what to do. So please ensure you adhere. If you are told there is a cut coming, revise for the cut. Why miss the cut and then you have to struggle to do another cut? Why miss the exam? Why break the rules of the exam room? Why cheat? Why bring in devices into the exam room? We know there are so many technologies these days, but I'm sure you've been told, as academic was talking to you, that we don't allow those gadgets in the exam room. So don't bring them. Why use gadgets which will do the paper for you, the research paper for you, and then the lecturer can see that, oh, this is not original work from the student, and then you're marked all wrong. So please adhere to the rules and regulations in the classroom. Also, if you're told to go for attachment, go for attachment. Experience that attachment, industrial attachment, so that you come out having become fully taught in your area of specialization. Now, all of you new students have been admitted to study here under the student-centered funding model. It is a new model. It considers very many factors for you to be able to be funded the way you've been funded. However, if you have any queries or any questions, the Division of Academics is here under the Registrar Academic Affairs. You can go to him, tell him what your issues are, and we will be able to look at them and also advise you and link you to the relevant offices so that you are appropriately facilitated financially by the government of Kenya. So, and also when you're filling those forms, ensure your details are well captured by the University Funding Board and the Higher Education Loans Board. If you're in doubt, I know the Registrar Academic Affairs, Dr. Wanyama, will be able to assist you so that you fill those forms properly, and then we send them out to the relevant offices, and then you can be facilitated financially by the government. Otherwise, while you're here, please continue attending class and ensure you do that. Mandatory unit in HIV across all degree programs. So you will be learning about HIV. The move is aimed at creating awareness among our students about this menace. I urge you to take this unit seriously and also find time to visit our VCT facilities at our hospital where Dr. Mburugu is. So you can go there. They will, in case you're feeling I might be HIV positive, they will take care of you, they'll counsel you, and they will advise you accordingly so that you know your status, so that you're in a position to make informed decisions as you chart your destiny through your positive behavior. So as I said earlier, Please take care of each other. Kindly consult as much as possible because our hospital is there for that. Similarly, I strongly encourage you to be very mindful of other emerging diseases because you're staying, very many of you, together. In this room, we could be over 6,000 right now. There is COVID-19, and you all went through COVID-19. It has not gone away, it is still around. We now have mpox or monkeypox, which is around. And although it is not so widespread, monkeypox has recently gained attention due to its potential to spread in close contact environments. It's a viral infection that causes symptoms such as fever, headache, muscle aches, and distinctive rash. While the risk remains low, being mindful of your health, practicing good hygiene, and seeking medical advice if you experience any unusual symptoms can help keep you in your peers safe. And I'll keep repeating, we have our hospital where Dr. Burugu is. If you feel anything, just go there, they will check you, they will advise you. So don't keep quiet when you're feeling there's something. Now, I'm told what we need to do is wash our hands often. So you keep washing your hands. And we have wash basins all over. Like now, just out there is a wash basin. So please wash your hands often if you've been in contact with people, and if need be, wear your mask, if need be. Another dangerous vice during your time in campus is, of course, substance abuse. We are calling it a vice. I know most of you have left your families behind, and there is a lot of freedom in this university. I think the registrar AA has already said, nobody will ring the bell for you to tell you that, oh, wake up, change class. It is you to know that I need to wake up and go to my lecture. It is you to know I need to go and eat something. In the same token, there is a lot of freedom. And some of you will be attracted or enticed to start taking a few things which are not right. Illicit brews are everywhere. Drugs are everywhere. And we want to encourage you to desist from taking these things. They are not good for you. Remember, I talked about your parent who was very happy bringing you here? And I said you should think about making my parent or guardian very happy when I graduate. This is what I want to encourage you to do. Desist from taking these things. I really urge you all to keep off alcohol and other substances like drugs. Equally, avoid any form of peer pressure, and it will be there. That may lead you to irresponsible drinking behavior, sexual immorality, as well as indulgence in drug and substance abuse. Stay away from these things. Such vices will ruin your career aspirations as young scholars. Remain focused and avoid anything that could compromise your academic wellness. Dear students, we are also living in unprecedented times, marked by existential threats caused by climate change. I'm sure all of you have heard of climate change. So there's climate change. And decades of intense and unchecked human activity have resulted in degradation of the environment and unleashed ecological terror on mankind. To ensure sustained existence, we all must rise up to the call to pioneer new research, innovations, and sustainability models in every aspect of our lives. Here at JKUAT, we have taken this challenge up. We are at the forefront of promoting the government's agenda on tree planting within the university and the environs. And I'll pause there because I know you've been told we have a very good relationship with the community around us. And I want to encourage each and every one of you to have a good relationship with the community. We live as one. We live as one. We don't say those ones. No, we say these are our neighbors and they take us as their neighbors. Many of you are living in the hostels there, so they are taking care of you. And so that is very important. We live in a Nyumba Kumi community. When it comes to security, all of us take care of each other about security. In the same voice, when it comes to the environment, all of us take care of the environment together. So we are planting trees. Sometimes we have cleaning exercises, even with the county. Please ensure you participate because our neighbors are very important to us, just like you're so important to them. The mama boga, the boda boda driver, the owner of that car shop over there, all of them are our neighbors, our brothers, our sisters, our mothers, our fathers, our grandmothers, and our grandfathers. So right now we have dedicated 25 acres for tree planting exercise with a target of 74,000 trees, comprising indigenous trees and exotic trees, as well as fruit trees. Besides our spirited efforts to increase our tree cover, JKUAT is also undertaking targeted research and innovation geared towards climate mitigation and adaptation. Through the Maritime Technology Cooperation Center, Africa, JKUAT is championing new technologies and partnerships to manage harmful effects of climate change by reducing greenhouse gas and other emissions in the maritime shipping industry. I urge all of you to promote sustainable practices such as environmental conservation, effective waste management, and rational utilization of resources, including energy, water, and even food. If you look at Jomo Kenyatta University, we are also a very clean environment. So kindly ensure you don't throw papers everywhere, plastics. There are those basins where you should put these things. Finally, I wish to share with you some advice that I believe will help you in your life even after exiting from JKUAT. I urge you to get your priorities right and avoid the pitfalls that have befallen university students who once held lots of hope and great promise. If you want to succeed, maintain high moral and discipline standards that will endear you to your peers and potential employers. I also urge you to always feel free to consult with the Office of the Dean of Students or our counselors should you face challenges. Have confidence to talk to us freely and openly, as we are here to guide and better your lives. Similarly, I strongly encourage you to take a keen interest in co-curricular activities available at the university. So some of you students, I know in high school, you are footballers, you are netballers, you are playing hockey, you are in the choir. you are doing many, many activities. They are actually here. The Dean of Students, the student leaders will be able to get you on board. Please join and become very active. Because all work and no play makes Jack a what? A dull boy. And also Jacqueline, a dull girl, isn't it? So let us be very active, and there are co-curricular activities that you can be able to join. So you have confidence to talk to us freely and openly, as we are here to guide you and better your lives. Similarly, I strongly encourage you to take very serious interest in your studies. Engage the professors, engage the people who are before you, so that you can be able to make sure that your questions are answered. The university officers will encourage and support you to identify, explore, and fully exploit your God-given talents in sports, entertainment, among many others. I don't know, the MC is our student, isn't it? See, how are you? So you can see this is the talent we recognized in him. He's our MC, but he's our student. Thank you and congratulations. Thank you. And this is another one of our students. Thank you. Yes, I know. And you see, he's our student, he's entertaining, he's our MC. It's a talent we recognized. So please do the same, and we will be able to support you. In conclusion, I urge you all to take your studies seriously, exercise diligence in and outside the classroom. This is the only way to appreciate and do proud our parents, guardians, and other stakeholders. Those stakeholders is a whole community, even the villagers, the church. Everybody knows you are here, who continue to make great sacrifices in order to provide the best to us to succeed and achieve our life dreams. There cannot be any other better way to reciprocate these kind gestures from our supporters other than doing the right thing that will add value to our own lives and those of others. So once again, comrades, congratulations for excelling in your Kenya certificate examination and making it to the university of choice. I knew you've been told that this university, a lot of people want to join. As you prepare to launch your careers, I wish you all the best in your academic endeavors and a very bright future here at JKU Art. So thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Let us keep clapping for Professor Victoria until she is seated. Thank you so much, Mom, for the kind words. Thank you so much. I want us to organize, thank you so much. I want us to organize a very rhythmical clap for our mom, Professor Victoria. So, I never told you one talent of mine. I'm a music producer, naimbanga, but I'm trending. By the way, nipe tu hii mwezi tu. I'm trending very soon. So we want to do something very rhythmical. So this end, are you seeing the space over there? So this end, I want to give you your part. Then the middle, I'll give you your part. And the last end, I'll also give you your part. Okay? So it's something that we're doing now. So you will be saying two, 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 two. Sawa, this end. Okay? So let us try. Hey. Let us do it as if we took something for lunch. Okay, let us start this end. Our peke yake. Let's do. Come on, man. Wale wa nyuma. Are we doing it? Yes, let us go. 1, 2, 3. Volume. Tena? Mlikula lunch? Okay, that is your part. Middle, when they say to, you start to whom, to whom, to whom. Okay. Middle, let us try. Stop laughing, come on. Let us try middle, to whom. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3. Transpose is, okay. So, and the last one, the last end, we say, to whom does it belong to? To whom does it belong to? The last end, let us do it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so tumeelewana. So everybody is going to take his part, and I want us to do it jovially. Rise up, and we dance, and I'll lead the dance. Okay, so this end we do two, and you do it loudly, kindly. And this on the middle we say to whom, to whom. Na wale wa mwisho na watu wa nje we say to whom does it belong to. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3. No, continue one. Asante sana, and all those belongs to Professor Victoria Ngumi, who is our Vice Chancellor and our mother in the university. Hope the, okay, hiyo nikienda nayo studio, no, you should be actually. Thank you, Mr. Elisha Nakali, for nurturing that talent of mine. Those who are interested in the creative field, the creative arts, kindly visit the office of the Dean of Students. Mr. Elisha Nakali is the director of music, and he will nurture your talent the way he has nurtured mine. Let us give him a clap. Thank you so much, sir. With your permission, Madam Vice Chancellor, allow me request 3 ladies and 3 gentlemen who might be having very burning questions and they'd wish them to be addressed. The first 3 ladies and the first 3 gentlemen will give you that opportunity. Kindly, let me see the first 3 gentlemen and the first 3 ladies. 1, 2, 3. Don't sing, like, we'll do it again. Let us, any, or raise up your hand. Okay, 1, another person, 2, the second gentleman, 3, the third gentleman. Okay, we'll do with 1. Ladies, first lady, second lady, third lady. Okay, we'll give you the chance.
So my name is Lukaku Crispin. I was inquiring that the Vice Chancellor said that in the institution there's a hospital. Is it free of charge to the comrades?
Elifet, you can bring the mic forward because it was the only question. Or is there any other person before we?
Maybe just to clarify,
okay.
Kindly note that asking a question, it might not be mandatory. And this is a question, was your coming here mandatory? Number 2, asking questions shows courage. And don't get out of this place with a lot of questions in your hands. A lady, a representative lady, kindly.
They exhausted the questions yesterday, okay.
Thank you very much for asking. I didn't get your name.
Crispin Lukaku.
Okay, Crispin.
Lukalu.
Lukari. Okay. Thank you very much for that question. In your fees, you do pay a little bit for health. But when you go to the hospital during the semester, you don't need to pay anything.
Thank you so much, and that is addressed. Okay, thank you so much. So, Allow me give the final vote of thanks. Okay, so allow me give the final vote of thanks. And I'm so grateful for you first years for joining. And my appreciation goes to our Vice Chancellor, Professor Victoria Ngumi. Thank you, ma'am, for taking your time and talking to our students. I know they are well equipped with the knowledge and they will live in this university being the best of the best. Appreciation to our Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic Affairs, Professor Robert Kinyua. We thank you so much. Yesterday you were here with us, Prof, and you really told us marvelous things. I want to thank Professor Gwanza, also our Deputy Vice Chancellor. Appreciation to the Dean of Students, Professor Frida Wanzala. Thank you for being with us here since Wednesday. I want to also appreciate our principals, the deans, the directors who have been here with us and they have told us what to do. I hope our students that our stay in the university will be a blessing to all of you. Kindly, mine is to say that kindly take heed of all the advices that you've been given. All the things that you've been told are the best out of the best. Thank you so much, students. I want to thank our student leaders. They were here with us, but they've left. I want to thank my co-MC, Elifetouma. I can see Mr. Moses Obura, who is also one of the student leaders. They are all here to help you. As I had introduced myself earlier, allow me to repeat. My name is Donald Midodo. In the political field, they call me General because I think I'm one of the leaders who hold the most ranks in this school. Number one, I'm a class rep for BSc Procurement and Contract Management. Number two, I'm a departmental rep for Procurement and Logistics Department. Number three, we have a departmental club by the name Jomo Kenyatta University Procurement and Supply Chain Students Association. I'm also the chairperson. Number four, I am the chairperson of the Jomo Kenyatta University Class Reps Association. In the military, anybody who has 4 stars is a general. That's why I am a legal general in JKUAT. Clap for me. And all those by the grace of God, and I want to thank those who have nurtured me. I want to thank Mr. Nishan Akali, we've been with him always, and Mr. Patrick Igadi from the Office of the Division Students, and all my friends whom we've been together. So if you want to be like me, be a good boy, don't take alcohol, always be pure, and God will take you there. Yes. Yes, by the way, it is God. Me, by the way, babangu ni bishop, so those from Pefa Church Kenya, and utafute to Bishop Midodo, like that. You will find my dad is one of the high-ranking also members of the clergy in Pefa Church Kenya. So I want to conclude with your permission, Madam Vice Chancellor. I want to call 2 volunteers, a Christian and a Muslim students. The first years, you will come and close with a prayer. If the Christian is a male, the Muslim should be a lady, and vice versa. And as people who are learning, say tufanya haraka haraka tafadhali. The Christian. Okay. While you're coming, let Elifet say something, an announcement kindly.
Okay, this is just a reminder. I know I've met a number of you so many times. This is just to remind you that the peer counseling training will be happening this semester. And thanks to the Office of the Vice Chancellor for your wonderful and amazing support together with the DVC Academic Affairs, Professor Robert Kinyua. Thank you so much and looking forward to meet you in different avenues. Let's meet at the top. Can we have the individuals who are going to pray, please? Thank you. Let's appreciate him as he comes. Let's appreciate him. Can we have a lady Muslim? A Muslim lady? A Muslim lady? Can we have a Muslim lady? Okay, a Muslim gentleman. A volunteer Muslim. Thank you. Let's appreciate him as he comes. Let's appreciate him. Let's appreciate him.
With your permission, Madam Vice Chancellor, I'm requesting on behalf of the comrades that please, after we have prayed, will you kindly, and the Deputy Vice Chancellors and the directors and the deans, kindly will you come and stand in front here so that our students can also have a photo session with you. Once, even me, I'll be there because hatujai piga picture. once in a blue moon, okay? So I want us to be happy. After they've prayed, you smile all along, okay? Are we happy? Are we happy? Smile, smile, clean, chapati. Nice. So we'll start with from the Muslim side. Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll start. So I think we should be up standing for the prayer session.
Praise God, everyone. Praise God again. Yes, my name is Onyango Tobias Uma, coming from Mombasa, and I'm glad today to Madam Vice Chancellor. This thing is something that happens once in a lifetime, and according to the way you were taught, is that next time we'll be having a forum big like this with your presence. Maybe when we'll be graduating. So, Madam Chancellor, please, I am humbly requesting before I pray to just, because it's my first time meeting a professor. I've been always seeing them on a TV only. So please allow me to greet you.
Congratulations and wish you all the best. Yes.
Now we may bow our heads so that I pray. Mighty and everlasting King of Kings, we thank you. We worship you, Lord. We thank you for everything, for the time you have been here with us. We thank you for the peace and security. It is not by our might or strength that we have reached here, but it is because of your love, it is because of your favor and grace. Father, it is my simple prayer that everything that we have been taught here, everything that we have been reminded of, that may your presence help us remember. And it is also my prayer that today, as we have all been oriented here, let us all graduate come the year 2028, all of us. It is my prayer, trusting and believing.
Now from the Muslim side.
Good afternoon. I'm Hamza Hamis and I'm from Kwale County. Before I pray, I'm asking Madam Victoria to allow me to give you one stanza because I'm a poetic lover.
Wow, wow, wow.
Siku tuloisubiri leo imeshawadia, mambo yameshanawiri, nyoyoni twafurahia, twamshukuru Kahari siku ikutupatia. Hongera Mama Victoria, Mola akujaze kheri. And now we pray. Alhamdulillah alamin wa salatu wa salam ala sayyidina alayhi wa sallam. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وقنا عذاب القبر ومن فتنة المحيا والممات ومن فتنة المسيح الدجال. Ya Rabbi, Mwenyezi Mungu, tunakushukuru kwa muda huu uliotupatia. Tunakuomba Mwenyezi Mungu, kwa muda huu wa kukaa katika chuo kama hiki utongoze, tubaki katika mwongozo wetu wa dini, tuishi tukitambua wewe Mwenyezi Mungu. Utujalie kila la kheri na utuepushie na kila la shari. Mwenyezi Mungu, viongozi wote ambao kwa hapa na kuomba wajaze kheri, wape mengi mazuri, na ile bidii yao ambao kwamba wako nayo ya Rabbi, na kuomba walipe kwayo. برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم الحمد لله رب العالمين. عفوا.
Amen. So while still standing, with your permission, Madam Vice Chancellor, remember there is a protocol that we will follow. After we've done the photo session, we'll remain seated until our senior administrators leave the podium. Okay, we will all remain seated. An announcement. So while just stand. We will not take the photo while seated. So just stay there. It's only our Vice Chancellor who will come here. There's a lady who have given her laptop out of goodwill. Kindly, kama umesaidiwa laptop, kindly hand it over to the security. Hapa nje tu, we have our security department hapo. Kindly give them. Stop laughing by the way. Unaja your laptop. So kindly let's do that. So I want us to be jovial. For the first time since you admitted, we want to take a very beautiful snap, and I want us to be. There are some people who are seated hapo katikati. I can see them. Hey, bwana. Hey. Okay. Yes. While our professors are lining up, I want us to start practicing our smile. Which one do? We do titties. No. Hey, sorry. Okay. We do 66. When is today? Friday. Oh, sorry. So we do 66. 66 iko poa. 66 chapati. Okay. So start practicing your smiles. Smile, just smile. I want to identify the best smile, and I will do something for him. No, for her. Him, bwana. So let us, okay. So let us be ready. Okay. This must be so beautiful. Okay. Oh, sure. So, the tallest with the advantage anyway. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Smile 66. Okay, let's do 66. Come on, say smile. Hey, the lady behind the VC is not smiling. Smile. Wow. Let's also do another snap. Okay, just please, kindly prop.
Who is there?
Thank you all for the day. It has been a blessing. At the request hapa, let us give a very big wave. You see anapita hapo. Once she's done shaking our hands, let us all remain calm. Hata wale ambao wako nje, you remain calm. Nobody should. Yeah, you can also shake hand with her. Wale ambao wako nje, you can meet on the way and shake hands and share pleasantries. Ujuane na VC. Others can wave. You say hi, professor. Like our friend said, it's the first time meeting a professor. Actually, even when I go to high school, when I go to campus, it was my first time meeting a professor. Yes. So we will all be upstanding, though we will leave a very big space while she leaves. We'll all be upstanding. I know, okay, let us all be upstanding kindly. Let us all be upstanding. Let us all be upstanding as she leaves. Hadi mimi nataka tu kumsalimia hapa bwana. Wewe connections zingine. Connections zingine bana. Connections zingine lazima udandie, si ndio? Make sure you greet her. Hata mimi wacha nidandie.
Midodo. Midodo amechoma.
Naitwa wachache watachaguliwa. Not all of us will have the opportunity to greet our able Professor Vice Chancellor Victoria Ngumi, and we are not allowed to leave. Those who are on the foyer, we are not allowed to leave until the VC and the professors has left. We are not allowed to leave until the VC and the professors have left. We are not allowed to leave. We are not allowed to sit. Yes, I think that is to be a good democratic government. If our senior is still around, we are not allowed to leave, and we are also not allowed to sit. Immediately when she steps out, we'll have the opportunity to sit and give you a way forward. For those who are outside, we are requesting you kindly to rise up. For those who are outside, thank you. Thank you for getting this call. Yes, and we're just requesting you to rise up. The VC and the okay, the VC and the other professors are leaving the room, and yes, thank you very much. Let's wait for all of them to leave the room. Thank you very much for being obedient and patient. Yes, those comrades who are out there, you can wave to the VC. Okay, we can now have a seat as we. Okay, thank you. I'm telling you to get a seat.
Kindly, I forgot to do something. I think I reminded that we are doing our class reps elections on Monday and Tuesday, right? Kindly, you can contact us at jkukaofficial@gmail.com. That is because we're the body that is in charge of all class reps, and my contact is 0734792803. Have a blessed stay in JKUAT.
Thank you very much. I think we can all live at our pleasure. If you want to reach us, you have the handle, you have the number. Yeah, we'll have a good interaction sooner.